All right, welcome back here to the Wheeler Center. Senior night for your Crusaders. Big one on tap for the seeding in the conference tournament. The number 14 Coker Cobras, and they will begin first here in the compulsory. All right, Coker completes the acro portion. And they are fired up here, as are we, to bring you acro and tumbling tonight. These Crusaders, pivotal performance on a winning streak entering tonight. Again, we talked about the win over Emmanuel on the road. They'll honor their seniors here in a post-meet ceremony. Mention a few of them for you in the pregame. And we'll decide whether or not they will need a quarterfinal round here at home on Tuesday, or if the Crusaders, with a win, will advance straight to Bristol as the conference tournament's number 2 seed. And they will now hit the floor for their compulsory event. It's the acro. Belmont Abbey and Coker each with a projected start score of a perfect 10. In the acro. They based that on prior scores. Crusaders get the roar. They're adoring fans here of the home crowd tonight here at Wheeler on senior night. Next up, the pyramid for both these teams. They'll try to form that human pyramid and set a good base here. We shall wait for the judges to tally the scores. We'll take a 2-minute blue frame break. Be back in a moment on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. All right, quick break there. Everybody getting organized. See the pyramid now as part of the initial compulsory. Now it's the Abbey's turn to try to counter the Cobras. Pyramid event for the Crusaders. Molly, Gracie, Kylie, Sarah, Anna, and Roy, along with grad student Deanna Woolard, Valentina Ordonez, Gabrielle Cox, Mackenzie Liniger, Nicole Anderson, Patricia Thomas, and Captain Madison Quinlan. A reminder, too, Coker coming into this event 6-1. They're ranked number 14 in the NCATA poll. And here's Belmont Abbey. Let's see what they have up their sleeve for the pyramid. Projected start value of 10. This is really where Belmont Abbey's flourished historically and throughout the season. They're really good at forming their pyramid. Next up for both teams, we'll see the toss. Coker, the projected start value of a perfect 10, and the same for Belmont Abbey here. So this could be a early turning point in the team's score. Belmont Abbey featuring Quinlan. We'll be right back after this short break. A little bit of a stumble there on the catch at the end there for the Cobras. Perhaps an opening for the Crusaders to gain some ground. Belmont Abbey in the toss. Again, Quinlan, Brady, Grady, Liniger, Gannon, Shroud, Woolard, Cox, Audette, Martinez, and Beauchamp. Nicely executed by Maddie Quinlan. She plans to come back next year as a manager to finish nursing school, get her BSN. The Cobras will get things started here in the tumbling. Take a break now, and then we'll see Belmont. All right, now we're into the tumbling events. Belmont Abbey in the compulsory events, and they'll tumble for you. Well executed. The Crusaders have finished the tumbling event. And as the judges tally up the scores, we'll take a commercial timeout. Back in, I'd say, 3 minutes on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. We are back here. Let's take a look at the scores from the compulsory event here. Belmont Abbey with a healthy lead after the compulsory events. 9.0 for Coker in the acro. In the pyramid, Belmont Abbey with the edge there, 9.25. The toss, big lead for Belmont Abbey. Same thing for the tumbling and the compulsory total. Belmont Abbey with a healthy 1 point lead and one in change. Now we move on to the Heat 1 element in the acro. This is Coker. Let's go to break here. We'll come back. We'll see Belmont Abbey in the Acro Heat 1 on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. All right, here are the Crusaders for the Heat 1-5 element. Crusaders looking in great shape from the reaction from the bench. we'll see Coker and Belmont Abbey continue in the Acro Heat 2 after this. Belmont Abbey Sports Network. Here we go. 6-element synchronicity in the Heat 2, part of the Acro. Break, and we'll see Belmont Abbey in a moment. Welcome back here to the Wheeler Center. Jeffrey Giles, Gage Barmer, Marcus Harnrahan, our producer. Belmont Abbey about to compete in the 6-element synchronization Heat 2 with Alyssa Westbrook, Gabrielle Cox, Isabella Shrout, Audra Kaiser, Madison Quinlan, Sarah Brady, Roy Gannon, Kylie Brophy, and Deanna Woolard. Crusaders are rolling, folks. On senior night, the seniors leading the way. Time for another break. Welcome back to Wheeler. Belmont Abbey looking sharp here tonight on senior night. They just completed the Heat 2 6-element synchronization. Here's the 7-element, the third heat in Acro. Smaller event. Coker features Sasha Thompson, Kayla Young, Anaya Eichelberger, Anna Kate Barrier, and Alexa Baggett. All right, we'll return in a minute as we move into Heat 1. It's the Pyramid. Welcome back to this Red Sea event here at the Abbey. Final home meet of the regular season for your Crusaders. Also, senior night. They'll have a ceremony after the match. Belmont Abbey looking great, folks. Early on in the Pyramid, the synchronization elements. And coming up, it will be the Heat 1 in the Pyramid for the Crusaders and the Cobras. Again, stakes could not be any higher. Belmont Abbey scores a victory tonight. They'll be the number 2 seed in the conference tournament. Won't need to host this upcoming Tuesday. They'll move straight to Bristol. My mistake there. Belmont Abbey in the 7-element, then they're in the Pyramid. The raucous cheers resound throughout Wheeler. Another picture of perfection for the Acro and Tumbling team. We'll take a break here as they tally up the scores on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. Welcome back here to the Wheeler Center. Jeffrey Childs, Gage Bomar, Marcus Hernerhain, our crew. The scores are in. Belmont Abbey still leads the total team event 62.7 to 61.65. There they are. Coker edged out Belmont Abbey in the 5 element. Pretty even there in the 6 element. Belmont Abbey took the advantage in the 7, and then the Acro total, it was Coker by a decent amount. Crusaders still in the overall team lead by over 1 point. That is a massive margin. Here is the pyramid. Time for us to pay some bills. Let's do it right now on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. All right, back a little bit early there. Rushing out are the Crusaders for the Heat 1 in the pyramid. Crusaders with a strong finish. Take a quick break here, and we will move on to Heat 2 after this. Belmont Abbey Sports Network. Welcome back here to the Wheeler Center. We continue on, just about ready for the Heat 2 in the pyramid. And we'll see how each of these teams stacks up in this next event. So far, it's been the Crusaders over a full point lead, almost a 1.5 point lead. And that is a massive difference in the world of acro and tumbling. Not quite 1.5, 1.25. But how Belmont Abbey's performed in the toss and in the pyramid in the compulsory, it may as well be, as they are gunning for that first round bye in the conference tournament to be the number 2 seed to go to Bristol with a win here tonight. Coker has an answer with authority there. We'll see if Belmont Abbey can give them one of their own after this break. All right, here we are. Second pyramid event, the second heat for the Crusaders. How about the synchronicity the Crusaders are working with here tonight? One more heat event to go in the pyramid, and then we take a intermission. But first, a short break right here. We'll be back after this 1-minute interlude on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. Welcome back here to the mat at the Wheelers Center. We're in the open pyramid, Heat 3. Here come the Cobras. Look out. All right, one hiatus, and then we're back. Belmont Abbey Sports Network. Crusaders are back on the mat, and we are returning with you. They're bringing the heat here in Heat 3. Excuse me, this is actually the toss. We're in the Heat 1. Crusaders are cruising right along through it. They are impressing in this showcase of their acrobatic and aerial skill. Looking sharp here as they gun for that number 2 seed in the conference tournament. In 2 minutes, Belmont Abbey Sports Network. All right, welcome back after halftime. Second half about to begin. Coker here, beginning us here in the first heat toss. Belmont Abbey holding steady here. Let's look at the scores when we get a second. Belmont Abbey leading 91.2 to 90.2, so exactly 1 point. That is massive. There you see the scores on your screen. Crusaders won in the inversion, 9.35, or that was tied actually. Belmont Abbey fell in the synchronized by a half of a point. The open went in Belmont Abbey's favor, and then the pyramid. That was close, but Coker won there. Still a point lead. Coker closed the gap a little bit, but still a 1 point advantage for the Crusaders. So Coker went in the first heats. We'll see Belmont Abbey here shortly. Form that start value. This is considered by some to be one of their weaker events with only a 9.3 start value here in the toss of all 3 heats. Based on prior scores and judge opinions. All right, we finished the first heat. Let's take a break here, Belmont Abbey Sports Network. All right, here we go. Synchronized toss. The Cobras are up first. Back in a minute, you'll see Belmont Abbey synchronizing next. There's Belmont Abbey in the synchronized. Belmont Abbey finishes up the synchronization. We're back in a minute. Belmont Abbey Sports Network. All right, here we go. The final toss event. This is Heat 3. Coker to begin. And in 1 minute's time, you shall see Belmont Abbey similarly toss a player into the air after this on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. Toss for the Crusaders. Going airborne, and the Crusaders keep on flying. We'll fly our way to break right after this. Here are the scores after the toss. Belmont Abbey won the 450 salto, the synchronized. Coker gaining ground, and then in the open, Coker with a huge win there. Belmont Abbey falling in the toss total. Coker 26.05. The total scores: Belmont Abbey 116.95, Coker 116.25. The gap has been closed here by the Cobras as these two teams neck and neck, gunning for that number 2 seed and a bye into Bristol, Tennessee. So now it's Belmont Abbey's turn to feature the duo here in the tumbling event. It'll be Trinity Martinez, senior, and Tia Fluellen, the freshman. Nailed it. Now Coker left to top that in the trio. Back in a minute, Belmont Abbey Sports Network. All right, here comes Coker. The Cobras in the trio with Sasha Thompson and Lila Brzezowski and Tessa Grudel. Let's see what the Coker Triumvirate has in store for this trio event. Considered one of the weaker events here for the Cobras. Let's see how they handle the pressure. That number 2 seed on the line in the bye in the conference tournament. Belmont Abbey will have a lot to answer there as they stuck that landing. All right, we'll take a minute break. We return here to the Wheeler Center. Jeffrey Childs and our three amigos here at the Wheeler Center. Speaking of three, this is the Belmont Abbey trio of Madison Quinlan, Deanna Woolard, and Megan Henry. Crusaders with great execution. That is tough. One after the other. And we'll see how that little stumble there at the end might affect the judges. Take a break here. We come back for the quad at Tumbling as we move along on senior night of the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. All right, here comes Coker in the quad. Amber Garcia and Kaylin Francavilla, along with Chloe Hull and Duhame. So the Cobras offer up their version of the quad. What does Belmont Abbey have? We will return in 1 minute. Here's Belmont Abbey in the quad. Kaiser, Cox, Brady, and Lanier. And the bench mob enjoys that one. Final three events here, the aerial, the 6 element, and the open. Coker to participate when we return to this one on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. Return of the here to the Wheeler Center, getting down to it. Crunch time here for the Cobras. That was the aerial from Anna Kate Barrier. Back in 1 minute, you'll see Belmont Abbey participate in that same event. Here's Madison Quinlan in the aerial. Rough landing there. And it's tough when it's only you out there and your whole team depends on it. Six element break time. Back for it on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. So now it is Coker's turn in the 6 element, and they will feature number 1, Sasha Thompson. Thompson awaiting this pivotal moment here. Coker and perhaps make up ground for Belmont Abbey in the team score here in these tumbling events. Big day for us tomorrow, by the way, on BASN. Softball Senior Day, 1 o'clock stream. And then men's lacrosse hosting Mount Olive. It's a high noon face-off out at Alumni. We'll carry that as well. And then to wrap up the day, men's volleyball has their senior day. They changed it to tomorrow. 3 o'clock start for volleyball here inside Wheeler. Take note, normally volleyball serves at 2. That's a 3 o'clock start. We're on the air right here at Wheeler, 2:45. So busy day again on campus tomorrow, and that's in addition to soccer spring scrimmages and baseball here tomorrow. So they wrap up that series with Chowan. And still waiting here for Sasha Thompson. Boy, Thompson looked pretty good there. Belmont Abbey will need Deanna Woolard, the grad student, to respond. We'll take a minute timeout and see that. We are back. Here comes Deanna Woolard, the grad student in the 6 element. Boy, Deanna had some rough stuff there in the last home meet. She caught a shoe to the head in the pyramid event. She had to get stitches on that right above her eyebrow. Veteran smiling here. She's ready to deliver a big win for this Belmont Abbey team. Love it. Woolard fired up. So is Coach Dempsey. And when we return, we'll see the open tumbling event for Coker's number 8, Olivia Sison. Back after this. Here is Coker's Olivia Sison. Boy, Coker pulling out all the stops. We'll see if they can close the gap. But Belmont Abbey's precocious freshman Tia Fluellen with something to say about that in a minute's time on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. We return. Here is Tia Fluellen. A lot riding on this, the open tumbling for the freshman. Well, that'll wrap up the tumbling portion here. The judges will take to their computers to figure out the judging and the grading. And then we await the final team events. Does Belmont Abbey still have the lead? Come back and find out on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. Coker, as you see there on your screen, pulled ahead for Belmont Abbey in the tumbling. The Crusaders have one last gasp in them here in the team events. Coker handled Belmont Abbey across the board, 8.2 in the duo. Belmont Abbey won the trio aerial. Belmont Abbey really stumbled there. Coker with a huge win, 9.15 in the sixth element, also to Coker's favor. And Coker now up by 3 points here as we enter the team events. Well, the Cobras uplifted by their score in the tumbling event. That was their team event. And Belmont Abbey will have to pull off the team event of their season here if they want to pass Coker in the total team score. A timeout here for us as we await Belmont Abbey's final team event here tonight on Senior Night on BASN. Discovering or discerning something. Here they go. They got enough to pull ahead of the Cobras here. That is the Crusaders' final display in front of these judges. Will it be enough? We'll come back and let you know the scores in a few minutes on the Belmont Abbey Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Ortho Carolina postgame show, and here is the senior night ceremony.
Our next senior from Reading, Pennsylvania, number 33, Gabrielle Cox. Gabby is the honors of Navy and Science Talk. She is an elementary education major here at the Abbey. Has done the program for the last 4 years. She's been honored on the NCATA academic honor roll each of the last 3 years. After graduation, she plans to stay in the Charlotte area to teach at an elementary school. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabrielle Cox. Our next senior from Covington, Louisiana, number 23, Maddie Quinlan. Maddie is the daughter of Brian and Eric Quinlan. She's a nursing major here at the Abbey and has been part of the program the last 4 years. She's helped the program grow and she was part of our first Crusader team to qualify for the NCATA National Championship her freshman year. After graduation, Maddie plans to come back next year as a manager to finish nursing school and get her BSN. Ladies and gentlemen, Maddie Quinlan. Our next senior from Fort Myers, Florida, number 34, Heidi Brophy. Heidi is the daughter of President Jill Brophy and a grand treasurer major here at Belmont Abbey. Been on the program the last 4 years and was a second-team All-Conference Carolina selection last season. She has also been honored twice by the NCATA for both athlete and specialist of the week. And she was also part of the Open Pyramid team to qualify for nationals last year. After graduation, Heidi plans to attend medical school. Ladies and gentlemen, Heidi Brophy. Our next senior from Tomball, Texas, number 19, Lauren Phillips. Lauren is the daughter of Melissa and Michael Phillips and is a nursing major here at the Abbey. She's been with the program for the last 4 years and was also part of the Open Pyramid team that qualified for nationals last year. She's also a two-time NCATA academic honor roll honoree. After graduation, Lauren plans to return to Texas to work as a pediatric nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Phillips. Our next senior from Tampa, Florida, number 38, Trinity Martinez. Trinity is the daughter of Susan Martinez and Jamie Ray. She's a criminal justice major here at the Abbey and has been on the program over the last 40 years. She's also competed in the Conference Carolinas Tournament event finals last season and has competed in several tumbling events during her time with the Crusaders. After graduation, Trinity Martinez. Our next senior from Dayton, Maryland, Katie Heifel. Katie is the daughter of Stephen Heifel. She's a biology major here at the Abbey and has been on the program over the last 3 years, serving as the team manager for the last 2. After graduation, Katie will work as an intern at the National Institutes of Health and plans on applying to a dual MD PhD program to pursue a career as a physician scientist specializing in oncology. Ladies and gentlemen, Katie Heifel. Our next senior from Sisters, Oregon, number 36, Roy Hannon. Roy is the daughter of Doug and Shilligan, and she's pursuing her Master of Arts in Communication here at Belmont Abbey, and has been with the team this past season after transferring from Davis and Elkins. After graduation, Roy plans to pursue a career as a special events coordinator in Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, Roy Hannon. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have one more round of applause for your 2025 Belmont Abbey Acrobatics and Tumbling senior class.
How about that? This Belmont Abbey senior class, they've came and grown so much here at the Abbey, taking this program to new heights in the conference tournament, as well as the NCATA National Championship Tournament. Let's take a look now at the final scores from this one. And there it is. Belmont Abbey winning in the compulsory. The acro went to Coker, the pyramid. In favor by a nose to Coker, the toss. Also for the Cobras, tumbling. That's where Coker really pulled ahead with a big win there by 4 points. And in the team event, Coker won by 4 as well. Final score, Coker 251.975. Belmont Abbey 244.455. And as we leave you here in the Ortho Carolina postgame show, it does look, with the loss tonight, it is that Belmont Abbey will be back here on Tuesday night as the number 4 seed. They will host Lander Tuesday night here, 6 o'clock, 5:45 airtime to determine who advances to Bristol in the Conference Carolinas tournaments. And so for all of our friends and sponsors at Ortho Carolina, all of us here at Belmont Abbey College and our crew tonight, Gage Bomar, our producer Marcus Harnrehane, this is the voice of the Crusaders, Jeffrey Childs, signing off. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow for lacrosse at noon. And as always, raise the red.